got 18 massive dogs in the space of a minute. While the entire country sits and observes.
Zerka, you're next. What happened to your face?
Don't ask.
Can I ask why a trans woman has a tampon in her bag?
Because cis women always forget, and then those cis bitches always ask me. I guess you could say it's the price of admission to the women's bathroom.
I mean, I know that you're new to this whole woman thing, but you know that that's not where it's meant to go, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm a comedian backstage at a comedy club. I gotta stick something up my nose.
Oh my God, you look so young. How old are you?
27.
27. Mate, I'm not a bouncer. I'm not going to fuck you out. You can tell me how old. You look about 6. Jesus Christ. 27.
I've gone blank. I can't remember any of my jokes.
It's funny, no one can remember any of your jokes. You got a little something.
Oh, here?
Other side.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm in better shape than your comedy.
Oh, you're on.
Awesome. You mind my shit?
Yeah.
Cool. One last thing. Good luck.
Can I have that?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your next act, and you are in for a treat. She is one of the best acts working the circuit today. Would you please give it up for the wonderful Sorka Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for all the microphones.
Keep it going for Karen, everybody! Yeah, not the first time a comedian I look up to has misgendered me. No. I found out one of my favourite comedians has an incredibly transphobic bit. But it is about watching trans porn, so at least I know he'd go down on me.
Well, I fucking wouldn't.
Nice gender, buddy. Did your mommy pick it out for you? What's it like being stuck on factory mode? Some of those jokes might seem a bit basic, but you're fucking basic.
What happened to your nose?
Skateboarding accident. Do you want to hear about it? So I am a skateboarder. I go skateboarding, or as I like to call it, controlled falling. I'm in an all-girls skateboarding crew, which is pretty cool. It's the only group I've ever been part of where the straight girls have to come out. As a 6-foot-tall trans woman with a Midlands accent, let's just say I attract a lot of unwanted attention. Like, for example, I was walking down the street the other day and this guy came up to me, real sketchy looking dude, squared up to me and was like, "Here, are you a fella or a bird?" And I was just like, "I'm a girl?" And he was like, "Fine so. I don't hit women," and just walked away. He was a scumbag, but he was a woke scumbag. Today, I was skating with the girls before this very gig, and this group of boys came up to us and started causing trouble. It was like an inner city Lord of the Flies. They started throwing stuff at us. But the thing is, the things they were throwing were potatoes. I haven't seen that level of potato misuse since the English were in charge. As one of these weapons of trans destruction was flying through the air towards me, I just shouted out at the lead guy, You troll like a girl! There's nothing funnier than watching a bunch of boys tease another boy who's just been emasculated by a trans woman. See you later. Bye guys. Look after yourself. Watch out for those assholes, yeah? But afterwards, I was walking to this gig and I came around the corner and who did I bump into but our local neighborhood potato enthusiasts. This time, sans tubers. And one of them, the leader, the guy who I had teased, he walked up to me and he said,
Tranny cunt.
and I just said, nah, but I'm saving up for one. I'm used to feedback from my comedy gigs, but I'm not used to that feedback coming in the form of a clenched fist.
Bitch.
It's the least fun fisting I've ever had. Then one of them whipped out a knife, but don't worry guys, this tranny bashes back. I brought a skateboard to a knife fight, and I won. But the reason I love unisex bathrooms is because I get to pull a Bill Murray. What's a Bill Murray, I hear you ask? A Bill Murray is when I walk into a bathroom, walk up to the urinal, hitch up my skirt, and whip it out. And then turn to the guy beside me and just go, no one will ever believe you. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Absolutely wonderful. We are going to have the shortest of intervals now, 10 minutes. Go and get yourself some drinks and we'll see you back here in 10 before we do. Good luck again.
Well, that felt fucking terrible.
Ah, you're always fucking terrible.
What are you talking about? She was great.
Yeah, that's not cool, Kev.
You guys always slag me off about stuff like that.
You're actually shit.
Yeah, she could have died tonight, Kevin.
Like you do on stage every night, Kevin.
No, not tonight. I've got my lucky tampon.
Oh, jeez.
Why do you still have that?
You want it back?
No!
Oh my god, you're so weird!
Just write some jokes like a normal comedian.
Why are you like this?
It's pretty funny, isn't it?
No! Like all your jokes, it is not funny.